Hey guys, I'm alive. Don't worry, I'm here. We're good. We're good. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Aaron here from Break the Internet, and welcome back to another video today on the channel. Now, today we're going to be bringing you 7 tips that you probably didn't know about Snapchat. Some kind of like little hidden Easter eggs. Some of you might know, some of you might not, and some of them have come from recent updates that I haven't been able to talk about yet. So it's going to be the perfect video for you. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So moving over to the phone section of today's video, we're going to have to go through those one pretty fast because we're fighting my battery percentage on my phone right now. I'm at 29%, and we have 7 tips to go through. So let's get into this, guys. If you haven't already added me on Snapchat, you can use the code on screen right here to either take a picture or use the name Aaron FPS, whatever you want to do, whatever makes it easier on you. Let's do this. So moving over to the first one, this is something that was added within the last update, and you can actually hold down on somebody's name and find out more information about them in the either the chat window or the stories window. So this is actually my little brother. If you hold down on that person's name, you can see their username, you can see their Snapchat score, and then you can either snap and chat, get it, Snapchat. You can snap them, you can chat them, you can share their username. So if I click that, I can either send that username to my list of friends, or I can go ahead and share URL, and that's going to give me an option to send it either in a message on my mail, Twitter, whatever. I can save it to Dropbox. I can copy that link and then share it where else I want to. And then obviously that's a Snapchat code. And then, yeah, so settings, I believe, is just going to bring you up clear conversation, remove friend, block, report, edit name, all that good stuff. Or bad stuff if you're reporting somebody. The next one is within the snap maps on Snapchat. That kind of was a tongue twister. But if you don't know how to do this, all you have to do is squeeze on the screen, just do a little pinch. And of course, it brings you to all the people that are on here. But what if you don't want somebody to see where you are for a certain amount of time? Up there on here, if you have ghost mode, turn it off, you can turn it on. And then you can have it enabled for either 3 hours, 24 hours, or until turned off, which essentially if I click until turned off, that's going to have it off or in ghost mode until you turn it off, and essentially just turns it off completely. 3 hours, 24 hours, the only 2 other options. So you can do those if you wanted to. And then, yeah, another tip that I found out as well is that if you go to like a chat or someone that's on your chat, let's just say Darren, my brother once again, and let's just say I type something. So let's just say I say hello. So when I say hello, down here, it's going to predict and give you different bitmojis based on what you're saying to that person. So if I was to click this, I can go ahead and go through all the hello emojis that it's going to come up with. So essentially, like I said, it's going to predict exactly what you're saying. So let's just say I said, I don't know, I love you, right? So then it's going to bring up a bunch that obviously have, I guess, the word love is what they're going to go off of. And it's going to go ahead and give me all those bitmojis. So nothing really huge, but I thought it was kind of cool. So this next one is actually something that was implemented within the last update as well. And this is the ability to share your pictures that aren't on Snapchat, that are like on your camera roll, to one of your friends by clicking the share button. So if I go to my pictures, and I go to one of my pictures, and let's just say I want to share this picture right here of me actually in a studio today. That was a little bit earlier today. I can go ahead and click the share button, and I can swipe on over to Snapchat. It takes a second usually. And now it brings it up in Snapchat. I can go and edit it however I want to. I can then click send and then pick any of my friends that I want to send it to. But then also if I wanted to, I can add a chat in here. So it would just come up with a picture as well as just kind of a chat icon that you can do to each of your friends. Now this next one might be a little bit different based on what kind of device you're using Snapchat on. I'm using an iPhone updated to iOS 11. So mine works a little bit differently than, let's say, if you're on an Android or if you are on a lower version of iOS. The reason being is because when you go to, let's just say, a Snapchat story, let's just say I go to Dr. Miami. Used to, when you took a screenshot, it would bring something from the top of the snap and it would tell you that you can share this out or you can edit it or whatever. But now when I take a screenshot, iOS 11 is going to then take that screenshot, and this has nothing to do with Snapchat. This is just whenever you take a screenshot in general on iOS 11, it is going to give you these options to draw on it, to send it, whatever. So a little workaround for that, if you do have iOS 11 like I do, if you actually hold down on it, it's going to give you all the options that it used to when you took a screenshot of that snap. So when I go on here, I can go in and send that out. And then, of course, it's going to do pretty much the same thing that it used to with iOS 11. Moving on to tip number 6 is something that was actually in one of the last Snapchat updates. I didn't make a video about it because it was kind of like one little thing that I could only make like a 1-minute video on. So I'm going to explain it now. If you go to somebody's Snapchat and you see that they have a little white, like a little white geofilter down there, you can click down here. It says more. You can swipe up. And this is where it gets really kind of insane. You are going to now be able to see so much stuff in here. Obviously, they're connected directly with like TripAdvisor, and you can see the ratings of this place. You can click that, and within the lab or within the app, it's going to show you different snaps that were in that exact same spot. You can also go down here. You can see where exactly it is on the map. It's going to bring you right into the maps on your Snapchat maps. Now down here, it's going to give you more information. So you have the website, you have until they're open, you have the phone number. And then you can also view through Foursquare, which I believe is like TripAdvisor. I know I said TripAdvisor, but I want to say as this loads up that it's going to give you like reviews and stuff like that. Yeah, so opening up is just going to give you all the same information, just in more detail and from their actual website. But the cool thing is you never have to leave Snapchat. And I feel like that's what has been always Snapchat's intention, is to make it to where you never have to leave Snapchat. I mean, it started out as a regular app, but now, I mean, you don't even have to leave to send links. When you click the link, it opens within Snapchat. Same thing with the YouTube stuff. And then it's just Snapchat's attempt to, I mean, take over the world. They're doing a pretty good job. And when we scroll down, we're going to go ahead and see more stuff that might be from that same general area. And then obviously I can do the same stuff. I can send the snap, I can call them, I can send a snap back, or I can text, or all the same good stuff that you're able to in the first place. And the last one also has to do with Snapchat Maps. Not another huge one, like I said. I mean, this is number 7, is supposed to be the best, but I think it's just a cool little thing if you didn't know how to do this already. So let's just say you're on Snapchat Maps. You're trying to find a specific person. You're going around. You can't find them. What you can do is, let's just say I'm looking for Andy Burgess, one of my buddies. I can go to the profile. I can click the top 3 little dots over there. And then when I click those on there, it's going to bring me to his exact location, which, yeah, I know is kind of creepy, but it's going to be an easier way to find that person. Let's just say, I don't know, you're trying to get to a party, you're trying to get to some kind of event, and you know one of your friends is there and they're not texting you back. All you got to do is search up their name on there, and then you can find them. And once again, Darren is texting me as I'm making this video. Guys, that was 7 things that you probably did not know existed in Snapchat. And if you did know any of those, please let me know down in the comment section below. How many of you guys are actual Snapchat wizards and already know how to do this stuff before my videos come out? A lot of people say that they watch my videos specifically to learn things. So depending on where you are on that spectrum, definitely let me know down there. I'll be reading every single comment and trying to respond to all of them as well. And that is going to do it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy and you like the content here, don't forget to click the like button down below. It takes like 2 seconds, and I mean, shows your support, gets this video out to all the people that may be confused about Snapchat. And if you want to learn more about Snapchat and just get notified every single time we go live with a video, don't forget to click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Of course, it gives you the notification that a video goes live. Anyway, guys, as always, my name is Aaron from Break the Internet, your #1 stop shop for Snapchat tips, tricks, updates, and everything you need to know about Snapchat. Of course, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.